to my channel. If you are new, my name is Rachel Amma, and this video is all inspired by an item that I could not get in this crazy time. My favorite, absolute favorite hummus makers are currently not making hummus, and I hope their business is okay. As a result, I can't get my favorite hummus. So I was like, let me make some hummus. Went to get some cooked chickpeas. Couldn't get cooked chickpeas because again, it's like tinned items and those are just like, good luck finding those. So I got dried and I was like, this is a perfect time to improvise and what's the word? Like, what's the word? Mum, come in. Sorry, what's the word? Like, improve, master. You know the word. What's the... I'm trying to finalize this brain of mine. Okay, the word's not there, but you know what I mean. I want to master, we're gonna use master for now. I want to master my homemade hummus recipe. And I've done loads of research online and I was looking at what everyone does and all the different methods. So we're gonna try one of them today. Hopefully it makes the best, epic, most delicious hummus, smoothest hummus you'll ever try. Let's start. So I did start with soaking my chickpeas. So I soaked these overnight. In my research, some people said you don't need to soak overnight. You can like boil quickly, but we've soaked overnight. I'm gonna drain my chickpeas. And the water in here is like the chickpea water you get in a can, so you can keep it and you can make your meringues, you can do whatever you want to do with that water. I just don't have any use for it right now, so I'm just going to get rid of it. So I'm going to add my soaked overnight chickpeas to a pot. I'm going to add in some baking soda because the pH level of the baking soda is going to help us soften the chickpeas and also remove the skins so we can get a really nice smooth hummus. So you just want to cook these off for a couple of minutes and then we're going to add some water and just boil these bad boys. If you want to know the scientific reason, which I didn't come up with, the hack with using the baking soda, basically it just makes the water more alkaline and this really helps weaken the peptide bonds in the chickpeas and speeds up the time that it's going to take to kind of soften and get really nice and we can get rid of the skins. It works, it's amazing, we're just doing it. So while the chickpeas are soaking, we're going to make the other component. As we all know, tahini goes into a really nice chickpea hummus. Guys, my brain is all over the place right now, I'm not gonna lie to you. Sentences aren't connecting, but they make sense when I'm doing them. So, this is a tahini that my mum keeps getting from the farmer's market. This is the last of it. You want a light tahini, you want it to be runny, you don't want it to be bitter. I'll try and recommend some in the description because it can really change the outcome of your hummus if you have bad tahini. Also, randomly, my mum actually picked up some tahini from Japan and it was delicious. It was made there. Don't know what the brand was called. It came in these really cute tins and it was truly delicious. But I'll try and link some down below. With my tahini, I'm just gonna get it all out and mix it into a bowl. This is as much as I have. This is the rationed amount since the farmers markets are closed. Then I'm gonna add in some fresh lemon. So we are just going to mix this up, and the whole point of separating these two steps instead of blending it all in one, the flavors that you put in the tahini, if we mix them all together, including garlic, any spices, cumin, paprika, whatever you like to add to your hummus, you make it into a smooth paste so that when you do mix it in with the hummus paste, you get more of a flow within the food instead of getting like random bites or random bits of crushed salt, random bits of spices here and there. You get more of a smooth overall taste in the mouth. I don't know if I've described that well, but you guys know what I mean. So I'm not gonna add garlic because I cannot stand garlic right now, as I explained in my last video. But normally, you know me, I'd be adding loads of garlic. I'd probably add roasted garlic as well, just for that extra kind of caramelized garlic flavor that right now I can't stand, but normally would love. So we're just gonna mix this together. Now as this starts to thicken up, we're just going to add some water bit by bit until we get it nice and smooth. And you can taste it at this point and see if you want to add some salt, some more lemon juice, some more garlic if you're using garlic. Anything that you like to add to your hummus. This is going to be like our flavor mixture. As it starts to froth up just like this, we're going to start taking off the top layers of it and hopefully some of the skins too. As you can see, the skins are really starting to almost melt off the chickpeas. So the chickpeas are basically ready. You don't want them mushy, you still want a little bit of resistance, but you do want it to break in your hand. Is this gonna be a rookie mistake? Where's my kitchen towel? So we're just gonna turn the heat off, and at this point we're gonna drain the chickpeas and we wanna cool them down. When we cool them down, we stop all the moisture from confusing us. So all that steam there would interfere with the blending process, and we just don't really want that to happen. So I'm gonna get my chickpeas. You can see the skins are all coming off. Transfer them to this bowl. And then to cool these down, I'm gonna add in some cold water. And you can do this once or twice just to get it nice and cold. While the chickpeas are in the cold water, we have an opportunity to really kind of fish out any more skins. Don't like using the word fish. To scoop out. I'm gonna scoop out some more of the skins, get rid of them. You can also get your hands in there and just literally start picking the skins off the chickpeas. And you'll just feel them slide off. And then we can drain them again and get rid of all of them. Now we've got all our chickpeas and we've taken off the majority of the skins now. We're gonna blend those up. So I've added my chickpeas to a Vita mix. Now you wanna use something that's gonna really, you need a high-speed blender basically. And we're gonna add the rest and we're hopefully gonna get really delicious, smooth hummus. So we're gonna add in that really smooth tahini mixture that we've made that's got some salt, some lemon juice, and your garlic, obviously not my garlic. Then we're gonna add some extra virgin olive oil. You wanna use one that's actually delicious, high quality, that you can taste the olive oil. I got this organic one that we always go back to because it tastes great. So we're just gonna add in a nice little glug of that. And now we just blend and hope for really amazing hummus. I actually might add in some ice cubes as well. That really helps smooth it out depending on how we go. So let's see. So right now we've got a really thick, delicious looking hummus. We're gonna do a really quick taste test. Guys, wow, 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 wow. Simple steps, simple methods, that tastes amazing. And what's great about making something at home yourself, you can really play with the ingredients. So I wanna add some more lemon juice. And on top of that, I've got some ice cubes that I've just put in some water, and it's just gonna help loosen it up a little bit because it is a little bit thick at the minute. But in terms of taste and texture, compared to when I use cooked chickpeas, when my lazy ass self uses cooked chickpeas, tinned chickpeas I should say, and doesn't take the skins off, this is way better. So I'm gonna gently pour in some iced water just to help loosen it up a tiny bit, and it's gonna help smooth it out. So I have scraped out our beautiful, smooth, delicious, creamy hummus. Taste test with some pita bread, which I'm just gonna quickly toast. And then we got our little taste test little portion here. I'm gonna top with a little bit extra virgin olive oil. Like I said, get one that you can actually taste olives, and preferably one that's organic because it will have much more flavor. And then at this point, you could add like cumin, paprika, any of your favorite spices. You could top with pine nuts, you could top with chickpeas, you could top with parsley, mint, whatever your variation is. So we're just gonna wait for that to toast. So we got our little baby tester. I added some olive oil, smoked paprika, smoked sweet paprika, bit of lemon juice. We've got our wholemeal pita bread, which is hot. We gotta get close up of this, like real close, like something sexy. Wow. This is so amazing. Like, I'm so like, simple steps, feel like I've been playing myself my whole life because I've been using canned chickpeas and I've not been taking the skins off because I've been too lazy. I will leave the recipe down below for the smoothest, creamiest, rich, delicious hummus. Very simple recipe. Big shouts to Ottolenghi. He's one of my favorite chefs. He is the guru of Middle Eastern food, and that's where most of these tips have come from. What I love about making hummus at home is you really get to just kind of feel it out, taste as you go, add salt where you want to add salt, add lemon juice, add any seasonings you want to add. I personally just love simple hummus, but if you want to add roasted red peppers, if you want to add loads of different flavors to it, avocado, this is like the base to then do that. But for me, just a simple hummus makes me happy. Now, a simple recipe like this, I'm not gonna lie, it makes me think of the feast I have in my book. It's like a tabbouleh feast, very Middle Eastern inspired, which is some of my favorite food. I have some roasted red peppers, made a tabbouleh with quinoa, fresh herbs, mint, parsley, coriander, cucumber, fresh tomatoes, lemon juice. So simple. In fact, let me show you. The tabbouleh feast. I've also made, so I've got a recipe for sweet potato chickpea falafels, which are delicious. You guys can make this if you have my book with the hummus that we've just made. It will go so well together. In fact, I'm probably gonna make this for myself. Delicious food. So I hope you guys enjoyed the recipe. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys next week. I think that's everything I wanted to say.